your experiences in Somalia, and I know that there are a lot of people who are interested in the practical experiences you've had and the things that have shaped your perspective on what you're doing and why you're doing it. Do you have any, do you have a story or a incident or something from those experiences that you think would be of interest to the folks who are looking into resilient ways from your experiences in Somalia?
Well, I would say, yeah, there are a lot of things that we did in Somalia that have applicability, but that's also true of the real estate development work I did in Texas in the early 90s. It's also true of the community design work I began doing in 1996 and 1997, when I felt it was very likely that I would try to start a community or a project in Wyoming. So, there is no shortage of things that are applicable to the Resilient Ways Foundation. In terms of, my particular experiences in Somalia, I would say that the capstone, the thing that was the cherry on the giant turd sundae, was when General Tommy Franks of NATO declared in October of 2001 that it should be NATO policy to bomb all the port facilities in Somalia. You would be, probably not at all surprised to see that this led to an immediate drastic drop in the extent to which the people who wanted to invest in our project were willing to invest. And so this is one of those things where the political environment is not easily predicted. The political environment is, in fact, a source of confusion and arbitrary decrees, and there's really no good that comes of it. I am not political. I feel that we have experienced a large number of problems that arise from the excesses of politics, and adding more politics is not going to cure them. So, when we organize things, I believe, need to take some time and have one-on-one conversations with people in the local big town, and so forth. And the reason you want to have one-on-one conversations is because you have the concept of plausible deniability. It's just two people in the room. He says something, I say something, and then, neither one of us can prove that anything was said. But you get a certain realism about how things really work. And I had a number of one-on-one conversations with people in Somalia, people in various levels and positions of relative power, whether it's within the community or within their religion or within their what was passing for a government at the time. And I think this is an important part of the process, is to be inclusive, because wherever you locate a community, there are already people there. And if you're going to be like the Western, manifest destiny people of the middle 19th century and just, there are Native Americans here, but our solution is to round them up and put them in a reservation. I think you're going to get less optimal results, and it doesn't have long-term success written all over it. I think that that way of doing things is dangerous and difficult, and causes resentment and leads to long-term problems. So I think we need to make plans to include the people who actually live in the area where we're going to be building a theme park, a multi-use real estate development, a shopping mall, whatever it is that we're building, a hotel, a hunting lodge. All of these things have to fit into the community, and if it's not something that will fit into the community, we need to find that out before we invest in it, because it would be better not to put a lot of effort into something and then find out that it's all been taken away. So that would be one of the things, one of the lessons from the Somalia experience that I would mention.
Resilient Ways Foundation. Imagine a free world